Okay, someone's making a statement here. And I don't think, I would love it if you would write this as a question, you who wrote this, but here's the statement, and I'll say I disagree, okay? Here's what it says. An unbelieving Israel under the new covenant has no divine right to the land. A Messiah rejecting Israel in unbelief has no right to the land. Well, the land promise is unconditional. The land grant that God gave Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob is unconditional. Now, here's the one condition. Enjoyment of the land is not guaranteed if there is disobedience to the Torah. It says in Leviticus 26 and Deuteronomy 28 that God would discipline the people in the land if they disobey the Torah, and even disperse them from the land if they remain disobedient to the Torah. And yet, at the end, and by the way, someone who holds that same opinion as you pointed out Leviticus 26 and said, see, they're cut off from these promises. And I happen to point out at the same time that, yes, it says that they might be driven from the land for disobedience. It says in Leviticus 26:44, yet in spite of this dispersion, while they are in the land of their enemies, I will not reject or abhor them so as to destroy them and break my covenant with them, since I am the Lord their God. Do what he says? Even though I'll disperse them, I'm not in any way going to reject the Jewish people. I'm not going to destroy them. And I will not break my covenant, the Abrahamic covenant that God made with Israel. That Abrahamic covenant is what includes the land grant. So what Leviticus 26 is saying is that Jewish people have the title to the land of Israel. The God of Israel owns the land. He gave title to it to the people of Israel. And if he disperses them, it doesn't matter. Anyone else that lives there are squatters. When he brings them back to the land, just as he brought them back after the Babylonian captivity, they are there by divine right, because God is the one that gave them that land grant. That title has never been taken away. So by biblical title, biblical land rights, that covenant is still in force, and Jewish people are still there. Now, one of the most important things is Scripture foretells that one day Israel will accept the Messiah. I think that's an important thing, because when you read the verses about Israel accepting the Messiah, they will accept him from Jerusalem, which means that God had to bring the people back. Zechariah 12:10, Matthew 23:37 through 39. God had to bring the people back to the land where they would finally recognize Yeshua as the Messiah. Read Matthew 24. The Jewish people are back in the land before the Messiah comes back. So before Israel turns in faith to the Messiah, when they will receive all the fullness of all the blessings of the Abrahamic covenant, they have to be back in the land. This is not some quirk of history that Israel is in the land. God brought them back. And so I would differ with you about your categorical statement right there.
If you enjoyed what you just watched, please like, comment, or subscribe to our YouTube channel for more great teachings, videos on our work, and the latest updates on our ministry. If you'd like a copy of a free book I wrote entitled Isaiah 53 Explained, then please click on the link provided, and I know that you'll receive it and enjoy it. So God bless you, and shalom.